Hey everyone, welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review, episode 110. Well, that means consistency. Hey Abdullah, hey Michael, hey Menes, hey Christian. Well, people, if you want to help us out a little bit, I think the best way you can do that is just to repost this link. I'll post it in the chat. I hope that we have a good audio and good video quality. Yeah. Reposting this post will help us to reach more people, I think. Okay. I think we can start as usual with Bitcoin on higher time frame. See what's new on Bitcoin. If we zoom out on weekly, not too many things changed. Well, someone, please tell me if we have a good audio and video, and then we can start. Okay, now, Bitcoin weekly chart, you can see here halvening and where I'm expecting the top. All the way down here. For the moment, we had a new low this week. We rejected. If this candle will close like this, well, we have a chance to, consolidate and push higher. The problem I have with this bottom here is that we didn't touch the Wyckoff check, we didn't touch the Mountain Man. We closed that gap, but technically it's not closed entirely. So I'm a bit suspicious seeing Bitcoin holding strong here. By the way, people, next week, actually from tomorrow, next week, Wednesday, in a couple of days, we have Fed interest rate, FOMC projections, and the conference. And Powell will be the king again. And you know what it's happening, what kind of the volatility we have. So calling a bottom on the markets, calling a bottom on Bitcoin, I don't think it's wise. Just my 2 cents, just my humble opinion. I don't think it's wise for us to assume a bottom. We can still push lower in the long reload zone, even if it will be just a week or a tail, call it properly. Yeah. So yeah, I see this candle is not looking bad, but in the same time, let's wait for this candle to close in 8 hours and maybe a 3-bar fractal bottom, maybe. So still not out of the woods yet. Okay, that's weekly chart. We can go on daily and take a look. Well, on daily we have a daily W. We are trying to close above this neckline. We are trying. Because you can see this is the neckline. We accepted, but we didn't close above that level. So I'm not so convinced that it's a valid W yet. If we close above that, then okay. Then I'll wait for a retracement, retesting the neckline, and then I could think about. Could be a fake out and market to push lower? Of course you can. On the indicator side, you can see nothing on the OBV, but RSI has a potential bullish divergence here. Okay? Low, higher low. If we'll accept above 51.3, that will form a W, and that will be a confirmed bullish divergence here. Maybe we need to wait for this week to finish, and maybe we'll have a new low, or maybe something else will happen. Or it'll be a nothing burger. We'll just stay there and then we can pump. But in the same time, we can expect high volatility in the FOMC. So that's Bitcoin in my 2 cents. If I'll see this W, okay, maybe. Honestly, I want to see something else. I want to see a W or the market the other side of this initial M here, which is a lot to work to get to that level. Even if I'll be more aggressive, take this one. Still not ready yet. Anyway, you get the idea. We are still in a downtrend channel and we still have lower highs and lower lows. That's the idea. That's why I don't really want to call a bottom here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Ethereum. Weak as shit. You can see what we have here. I'll put weekly chart first. So please tell me that you are bullish. I'm bullish because I have a good location, but I'm dollar cost averaging already Ethereum below 2000. But clearly I cannot call a bottom here or what we have here. Sorry. Not on weekly, not on daily, nothing. Seems like we need to consolidate a bit more and maybe after some time we'll form a clear double. For the moment, no. We have a good location below $2,000, actually below 2,100, but that's it. Nothing more than that. Indicators on daily. We have the same potential bullish divergence on RSI as on Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance. On daily, we are testing the highs here of the range. On lower time frame, on 4-hour chart, I was talking about these levels here. I said this potential, and you can see, breaking down, a retest, breaking down again, another retest. Well, too many retests here, and seems like we are forming a new range. Let's see how it will develop next week. What will happen? But for the moment, well, looks like we kind of have equal highs here. We are rejecting from the 61.5 support. So looks like we'll form a new range. Bitcoin is pumping on lower time frame as we speak now. Well, happens every time, people. When I'm doing the live streams, usually Bitcoin is moving and I'm missing the trades. But it is what it is. That's my effort to keep me consistent. Is just a retest of the initial M on Bitcoin. I'll go for a short because it's moving now. You can see we had the breakdown. Yams, breakdown, and now we're retesting. We can do a dark mode, of course we can, but looks like a bearish retest. So who wants to short or to enter short on lower time frame? A day trader could hunt an entry here. Now let's go back on higher time frame. So on Bitcoin dominance, unfortunately I don't see anything special. We had this YAM breakdown retest, but seems like we are forming a range. If we'll accept below 61.5, then okay. If we'll accept below I don't know, 61, that will be even better. If we'll accept below 60, that it's really, really nice. Let's go back on daily. So that's Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. On the other hand, it's at the lows. I had the same hopes that will form a W breakout retest and will do something nice, but seems like no. As we speak, seems like Bitcoin now is going the other direction. No? Well, let's see. Look at it. And if you remember, we talked about the volatility of the Bollinger Bands. They squeezed too hard, too strong, and now they are expanding. And fake out to the downside, maybe fake out to the upside, and then it will be the same place or something will happen. But you get the idea. Well, weekend fuckery. Well, let's continue on our higher time frame. No W here, nothing special on daily chart on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. On 4-hour chart, okay, 4-hour chart here. Attempted the W, we never got the W. We never accepted above the neckline. So no W, nothing we can do here. Not even to hope for too many things. at this point in time. Okay, now total market cap on daily. I don't think we should do anything else. Daily, it's still fighting the same levels. We bounced from 61.8. Not too many things changed from the last week. Just a dead cat bounce. We are reaching the resistance here. Yeah. People, about Bitcoin, don't FOMO buy or FOMO sell or FOMO anything. It's just fuckery in the weekend. Probably the price will be at the same place like before. Just be patient and don't do stupid things in the weekend. Protect your capital. Weekend usually is not for trading. Okay. Total 3, similar stuff. Bounce from long reload zone, but it's still a dead cat bounce, people. I'm bullish on everything. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Total 3. I'm bullish on Ethereum on higher time frame. But we don't have enough reasons for the moment. We can consolidate more. We can stay more in the bottom. We can make new lows on some altcoins until we'll reverse and we'll pump. Now, let's see. We talked about almost everything. Let's look at Bitcoin on CME. We didn't open yet, but you get the idea. Let's see how it will open in a couple of hours. Technically, this gap is closed and is not closed. We are still, we didn't close a candle body here. When you have a gap above at 87. Okay. So we are between gaps, like I said multiple times. You can see here, gap below, gap above. And below we have Wyckoff check, all-time high from 2021, long reload zone. A lot of reasons to think we can bounce here, but if something will happen, we'll touch long reload zone. I'll take some money from my reserves if we'll reach 74 and below. If not, well, I'm okay with what I have. I have more than enough as exposure on crypto. Hey, Robert. As I said about Bitcoin here, don't fuck around. It's just ugly volatility. Altcoins on, I think we should stay on weekly a little bit to see the overview on altcoins. Okay. Let's do an overview. I can see made a new low this week, which is not bad. If you are a dollar cost averaging guy, if you are an investor, alt, similar, making new lows. A lot of altcoins are in the long reload zone or are making new lows. Look at this. We are trying to bounce to close the week green, but actually we made new lows this week. People, if you are an investor, couple of months ago you said, well, it's a dream, we'll never come back down to retest this level. Never. Well, now you have it, and now almost everyone is scared. That's hard to understand for me. Well, if it's lower than you expected, buy a little bit, draw your average down. If you don't have more money or you don't want to expose more money, okay, sit on the sidelines and wait for the price to bounce. But I saw people saying, I'm deleveraging here, I'm lowering the exposure. Well, you are just stupid. To sell the bottom on anything, it's stupid, people. But you'll see some influencers, so-called traders, investors on X, saying, well, I'm exiting. They just, I told in the Discord already. Someone asked me what opinion I have about what they did. Well, they just find a fancy name for being stupid. It's that simple. People, smart people are waiting to get these levels like a gift, to buy, and you are selling to them. Well, the leveraging, lowering the exposure, call it whatever you want. It's just stupid. My 2 cents. Similar on ATAS, similar on AVAX. You can see we are below 78.6. Well, as an investor, either you are dollar cost averaging these levels, either you are waiting for W's. Yeah? And for a weekly W to form will take months. That's the reality. Will take months to form a weekly W. Could take 1-2 months, I don't know. But once you'll have the weekly W, we'll probably have a really nice altcoin season. Or maybe this time is different and they'll go straight to zero, like I see everywhere on Twitter. Okay, I see 25 people here. Not too many people watching. Well, it is what it is. I understand why people are not following. I get their mentality. I'm not okay with that, but I'm not okay with what they're thinking, but I could not understand why people say, well, fuck it, I don't want to hear about crypto. It's Black Friday again and you don't want to hear about it. Well, at least don't sell your bags. Well, luckily, Andrei, in Crypto Traders Arena, we are slowly growing. So people really interested in trading, really interested in investing, really interested in crypto in general, they are slowly coming in Crypto Traders Arena. And we are getting new people and quality people. If they are not quality people, I will kick them out. But we are a community that is growing. Doesn't matter, it's bear market, bull market, we are growing slowly and steady. Now, I could go on the entire list, people, but you can see we are retesting some weekly W's from 2023. We are making new lows. Prices are really, really discounted. And every time when price is reaching these levels, the fear will be great and people will talk shit about altcoins, will say, well, this time is different, they'll go to zero. Some of them, yeah, there are too many of them. But I'm not looking now at shitcoins on Pump Fund. Come on. I'm looking at some altcoins that presumably, they have an utility, they have a community, they have something behind them. They are not total bullshit. Huh? It's not a guy from, I don't know, Africa or India making a shitcoin with 0.002 Solana. Call it X and, well, okay, buy my shitcoin. No. Presumably, these coins here in my list, they are doing something. They are working. At least some of them, they are slowly rogging the coin. You get the idea. I could go entire list. Idea is that I'm buying as much as I can afford, respecting my plan and not overexposing myself. If I see something at a big discount and I have enough profit to buy it, I'll buy it. If not, I'll just wait. I'm a buyer at the lows, people. That's how, in my opinion, correct investing is done. At the lows. Look left. People, just look left and you'll understand. Okay? I know it's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy to buy the lows. If it will be easy, everyone will do it. And then will not have value. Look at Dimension, look at a lot of coins are at the bottom. They'll go to zero. Well, if they'll go to zero, I'll suffer a little bit, but I think I could get at least sell half on a double on them. Well, Jay, do you want me a full explanation? Just ask ChatGDP what slow rug in altcoins could mean. I will tell you. They all pretend they all work on the coin and they all sell every bounce and they all get out from the coin. They all pay their salaries. They all do a lot of everything but nothing to work. They don't want the coin to succeed. They just want to slowly, legally take the money out. Simple as that. And there are a lot of examples. Ask ChatGPT and will tell you. That's your best friend lately. We have access on them, so we can at least we can ask that kind of questions. Sorry, people. Okay, everything is testing the lows. We made new lows this week. which is not bad. Well, what happened with Mavia? Someone tell Mavia that we are in a bear market. What the fuck is happening here? Look at it. Small W and up. And some stupid trader posted this, made these squiggly lines here. Well, something was happening. Don't chase chase Mavia here. Keep in mind, we have the W at 13 cents and the high was at almost 50 cents. Yeah, so don't buy. It's a signal someone is buying or something is happening. Yeah? Some volume is here, but don't chase. Wait for a daily W. We had a daily W here. Weekly W then. Nah. But it's a coin that pumped. Probably had some news. Something happened. I have Mavia. I have Mavia on my investment accounts, but it's above. You can see where my buy and dollar cost average level is. Little old lady kind of idea. I draw my price a little bit lower, but still, I don't see anything to do here on this pump. I need a lot more. Anyway, all the altcoins here look similar. Where are the lows, people? Honestly, I'm tired to tell people, don't sell the bottom, don't be stupid, don't do that, don't do that. It's up to you, people. It's your money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you my 2 cents and what I do with my own money. I'm a buyer at the lows. I know that could take the same amount or maybe more. Look at this example on Mavia. Took from June 24 until November 24 to make a small pump, and now we are breaking lower. Could take another half of a year or I don't know, maybe more, who knows. But I'm not selling in a loss. I don't need the money I bought, Mavia to pay my bills. I'll just leave it there. I'll sell half on a double to recover my money, and after I'll get in that position, I don't fucking care. But you get the idea. The short thing is that altcoins will not stay here forever, people. Some of them maybe will go to zero after a small pump, but some of them will do nice things. You cannot think about 100x if you want to buy the top, or like on something like TIA. If you want to get a good profit, you should buy $3 and lower. And we had this week again, we had $3. Look at it. W pump back in the long reload zone, straight up, middle of the range now. I don't think it's a good idea to do anything there, but you get what I'm trying to say. Could push lower to $2 area and maybe lower, yes. But will be a buying opportunity in my 2 cents. Okay. If you have requests, people, I'll gladly take a look. Luckily or unluckily, I don't know. Unfortunately, we don't have too many things to talk about. New things. Altcoins are still at the bottom. They are still having the same price. What I saw on some altcoins, and that is something to think about. It's if you go on 4-hour chart, you'll see some coins are trying to form some W's. Okay? Some of them, they have the 4-hour W. Some of them, they are forming the 4-hour W. It's up to you, people. You can see here. 4-hour W, breakout retest. We are long. Yeah? So on 4-hour chart is the first time frame we want to see a W. Swing traders. If from 4 hours you'll see daily W's, that's even better, and then slowly to weekly W's. You get the idea. And we have early signs of W's on a 4-hour chart. It's not enough to call a reversal, it's not enough to call a bottom, but it's a sign. It's something as a swing trader you can take advantage of. Okay? Everything looks kind of similar, and if even on 4-hour chart, people, look at this one. The trend is down. We need a lot of work to change the direction of the trend. But we see some signs on some of them. Early signs. I'll say it again. It's enough? No, I don't think it's enough. So pay attention if you're a swing trader, if you're a position trader, or I don't know, an investor, you don't care. You have your little old lady, you have the dollar cost averaging plan. You don't care about the noise on 4-hour chart. No? 4-hour chart and even daily chart is noise for you. You want weekly chart to tell you something. Well, if Bitcoin dumps, you see Bitcoin dumping too hard? And you saw Bitcoin dumping from 90 to 72. Altcoins, they are kind of at the bottom, Jade. And at some point, no more sellers. And when you get to no more sellers, that will form the bottom. Not too many people left here to sell altcoins. They sold already. A lot of them. So when the price is not able to go down, well, we'll shift and we'll go up. If you are an investor, you should be patient. If you are a trader, you should play setups. Setups means risk management. Same reasons for a trade. That actually is a setup. And when you hit the stop loss, get the fuck out. If you are not able to respect a stop loss, don't become a trader. Don't try to trade. Stay on investment. Do the Capua 1, stay on the higher time frame investment part, and it's enough. With Capua 1, you can become a swing trader. That's the target. But some people prefer, well, I learned to invest. I know to buy the bottom of the range. I learned to plan. I learned to respect everything. It's enough for me. I don't want to focus too much on lower time frame. Totally up to you. Now, let's go back on the calendar. Wednesday, big week, big day. Actually, some smart traders will tell you this week is not for them. Will stay out. We'll trade. We are here and we'll trade the entire week. Probably Wednesday I don't know, 1 or 2 hours before the FOMC, 1 or 2 hours after the FOMC, we'll stay out and we'll wait on the sidelines. We'll see what will happen. But we'll trade. In this kind of environment, we get usually dark maul candles. Up and down, up and down. And you saw what happened on Bitcoin on lower time frame even today. And will probably happen again. They cleaned up everything up and down, and the price is at the same level. What will happen exactly with the interest rate? What decision will be made? I don't know. And I don't care. Actually, I will wait to see the report, and then I want to see the reaction of the market. But if you see the market going up into the report, usually is not a good sign. If you see the market going down into the report, well, then you have a chance after the report market to change the direction and push higher. Usually. It's not 100%, but usually that is the way. Shitcoins on Solana, you can see Griffin is trying to do a daily W. People is below 78.6, it's all the way down here. Wyckoff check this level. If a daily W will form, okay, you can play something. If you are an investor, well, start a dollar cost averaging plan. Buy just a little bit. We have potential here. Look where we are actually. Below 88.6, we are at 4 cents and the high was 62 cents. So we have potential there. Potential for a setup, potential for an investment. We have something. You want to wait for a daily W and play just a setup? Okay. Breakout retest and you'll get it. On 4-hour chart, we already have Ws. We can stay here and consolidate and drive people mad because it's not moving and everyone giving up. Yeah, it's possible. But if I invest a little bit of money on Griffin, I'm not paying the bills with it. I could stay there for months and even more. On the same thing, I said in the daily crypto plans, I bought Arena back. Bought Arena back in the lows. Here in the lows. Now, I'm just waiting. I bought it and I staked it back. I sold higher, bought here. I think has a chance. If you go on the Arena and you look what they are doing, if they are still working, well, my conclusion is that they are still working. That could push the price higher. Don't expect 100x. Look at tokenomics. When you get in the Arena, you'll see the tokenomics. Yeah, they are unlocking tokens every week. Yeah, because they have a program. So don't expect 100x, but I don't know, 5x, it's possible, maybe 10, maybe, I don't know. Okay, anything else I could talk about? Seems like my computer is slowing down. I don't know why, but something is moving a lot slower. Everything is okay on the YouTube side? I don't know why it's doing that, but something from YouTube. Anyway. An OBS is telling me something. Let's see. Should be okay now. Okay, people. If you have requests, I'll be more than happy to take a look. Okay? I'll stay on weekly chart, daily chart. If you want me to take a look at some altcoins, I'll be more than happy to do so. If not, we can call it a short live stream this time. Usually, the idea was to keep this live stream at half an hour. I know not too many of you have requests because everything is at discount. Why the fuck you should ask me what I think about the coins? Okay, let's take a look at ENA on daily. Should be something nice. ENA should behave nicely. Well, there you go. We attempted the trade. You can see what happened with it. With the trade is gone. But you get the idea. We are, if you put the low, you put the high, we are below 78.6. Okay? On weekly. So the location is damn good. I hate the OBV, it's looking ugly, but let's switch to daily. Well, there you go. Not bad. On daily it doesn't look bad. OBV looks honestly nice on daily. Well, this trade is over, okay? This trade is over. Doesn't matter how you put it, it's over. Wait for the next W, Catalin. Wait for the next W. We are getting in the FOMC, the volatility from Bitcoin, the ugly volatility usually from Bitcoin could radiate to altcoins, and usually that happens. So it's better to wait for a clear daily W breakout retest. You know the drill. If you don't know it, I'll tell you. Either take the breakout, either take the retest. Now, you want to go for our chart? Well, I don't recommend it. You can try it, a swing trade here. Let's just do something like this. W on 4-hour chart in the long reload zone on 4-hour chart. You can do something. But you know, it's a trade. If hit your stop loss, get the fuck out and wait on the sidelines. Okay, let's take the next one. Tau on daily and weekly. Well, Tau, it's a totally different story. On weekly, on the price action we have, it's at the lows. I don't see a weekly W. Has some support here in $250. We bought, last time we bought at 200, so I could see Tao pushing there. On daily, you can see we attempted the W, didn't work, so we are still going sideways. We tried to touch to $200, but what we have here on daily and 4-hour chart is equal lows. So probably they want to push another low, take that liquidity in. I don't know if that will be the bottom or not. But when you see equal lows, you should think about market retesting that level. So, okay, we had a bounce. We are going sideways. Like I said, if ugly volatility from Bitcoin will radiate in altcoins, and usually does, then we have a problem. And we should play the SFU or wait for another W. No daily W, no setup, no trade on Tao. Location is great on everything. Yeah? So location is great on everything. Good location on weekly, Jade. We talked about this one multiple times. Wait for a W, no trade. We can look on daily. No W, no trade. Wait for a daily W. If you are an investor, you can start a dollar cost averaging plan, weekly basis. Slowly accumulating and buying the bottom. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Render. Nothing special here. Good location, and that's it, Andre. You can see we are exactly at 78.6, retesting the weekly W. Yeah, the monthly W actually here. Good level, but we have a W? No. We have only a location. Let's put the daily chart. We have a W? I don't know about that. Aggressive. I think you should wait because we have too much resistance above. Okay? Too much resistance above that, about that $3.5, and I think we'll reject. If we'll form a clear W, then if you are an investor, well, why not? Dollar cost averaging is always a good solution, especially in this kind of locations. So that's my opinion about render. You want a trade on 4-hour chart, but I know it's not your style. You are not a trader. You are an investor, and you should stay that way. Okay, people, hit the like, hit the like. Well, I don't know if you want to hit the like or not. Not too many people left here, Bukur, to hit the like. Everyone is starting to call crypto a scam, and that's the best time to invest, usually. Well, you can see no W, nothing happened here. This long reload zone is not valid anymore. We have 88.6 as a location from the entire thing, from the bottom. But, well, give me a W on weekly. No W, nothing we can do. It's okay for dollar cost average. So, I don't want to mention every time. Everything looks okay for dollar cost average. But I don't see a setup on weekly. But in the same time, 88.6 is the location you want to look for a W. Let's see daily. Well, nothing yet there. Just a dead cat bounce for the moment in the resistance. But if we'll form a nice double here, could be something. Could be something. Weekly on Bera. I don't know if I could do something on Bera on weekly. It's a new shitcoin, Andre. I don't know if I have enough history on daily. I'll take a look. So, damn good location. Bullish divergence on RSI trying to form. Patience, patience and more patience and more patience until you'll see W's, until you'll see breakout and retest, and will take some time. Bera chain. You can see on daily we have a little bit of price action and not enough. Well, nothing we can do here. You want to take this double? Okay. I don't recommend it. Dollar cost average below 6.5, below 61.8 is acceptable. But look at this EM here. Ugly. This one needs to consolidate. Was new and shiny, was waited for a long time. Bera chain. They moved it to, I don't know, close to $10. Where is the bottom? Show me the bottom. Has to consolidate. We have a daily W in a long reload zone. But I don't have, I have only two reasons. I don't see the divergence. I don't see anything. It's just consolidating here. But if we'll accept below 5, below 4, that will become more attractive. Well, what I said about Bitcoin when we started. Fuckery in the weekend, okay? So, we had down, we had up. Let's put the Bollinger Bands. What the fuck I have? Okay, here. We discussed this about Bitcoin. I said it from yesterday. Look at it. When you see this kind of consolidation, usually the volatility has to expand. Now look what happened. You know, once it closed above, well, tested the other band. And actually it's a kind of a dark Mao candle. Someone asked me, well, what you should do, long or short? Well, don't ask me, because usually in crypto, when you see consolidation like this, in the weekend, if we'll expand, if we'll do a move, will be fake outs everywhere. So it's ugly to trade something like this. Could go up, could go down, could go down, could go up, could do both. Usually I'm not trading. Just leave it alone. Even if I trade something on weekend, the risk per trade is small, really small. Similar with Ethereum. Look at it. Up, down. We touched the mountain man here from this level. Let's hide this one. And we bounced from 61.8. Pretty impressive bounce here, if you ask me. How will close? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Weekend is usually not for trading. Low liquidity, and now we have new players, people. I don't have to say it by name. Come on, you get it. It's not the first time when they fuck us in the weekend. Sorry, YouTube, but that's the reality. Yeah? Baron Trump loves to beep us all in the weekend. All of us. So, if you don't have an advantage, don't play. You saw the position open Friday or Saturday, big position opened, short. And they managed to put some coordinated FUD and they pushed the price down on Bitcoin, and now it's back up. People, learn this fucking shit, and the price is back at the same level was before, as I told you. Look at it. It's exactly in the same way. And now the volatility is out. You don't care anymore. But they made money. They closed the position. When they closed the position, they pushed the price back up. They made tons of money. They are extracting money from fucking crypto. Learn. Stay out. I don't want... Someone said, well, we can follow that address and we can do the same. If you want. But with a proper risk management, because at some point in time it will be more profitable for them to use us as a bait, to bait us, and say, well, I'll open a position short, and they could open in the other direction 3 times more. Okay? So please be careful. If you play and you follow that address and you play the same place with a proper risk management. I don't want to hear liquidation prices. You're not playing with the same money. You don't have the same insights. So if you see that address going short and you see the liquidation price, well, you can put 1% risk from that liquidation price and say, well, if this guy will get liquidated, I'll lose 1%. I'm okay with thinking like that, but nothing more than 1%. And if they'll do a trap, okay, I lost 1% because it was a trap. It's just a setup. Next boss. But trusting a guy like that or address like that, well, if they're short, definitely, no, it's not a good idea. I saw it happening in the last cycle and didn't end well. Please don't do it. Nothing in this market without proper risk management. I don't want to hear about confidence. I don't want to hear about this is short, this is different. Use and respect the risk management and you'll be okay. Okay? That's the reality. We have new players that they are using inside information. We had until now, but they are smaller or they hide a little bit better. Now they don't care. They don't actually care that we know, or they don't care about it. I don't want to go deeper in this subject. Is not something we should talk in the weekly crypto review. But be extra careful who you are following and don't trust the influencers. Now, please tell me what happened with Wiz and his calls at $700 about Tao. And you had 2 stupid traders here barking at you, don't follow that, it's a trap. They are all downloading their position at $700, $600. Yeah? We told you. It's a trap. He's an insider. He's shilling. Well, Tao, it's a $2,000 coin. Well, ask him now. Yeah? Tell him, well, I bought 700. Now I'm at 250 and probably will go lower. What I should do at this point? Why you should buy 700? Because you are just stupid to follow a guy like that. Come on, people. You have investment plans here on Crypto Traders Arena. You have spreadsheets. You have models how to plan. If it's not enough, go on premium. You have the last chance challenge. And do better next time. Because I bet some of you bought Tao at $600, $500. And insiders are long from 5. Well, sorry. Okay, people. I don't want to keep this live stream more than it should. Boring week. We expect ugly week, an ugly volatility because we have interest rate. So the message remains the same. Buy the dip as an investor, protect your capital as a trader. You will not get better this week with the FOMC. Actually, it will be harder to make money as a trader. Okay? Jade, you are still asking the same question over and over again. And I answered you, I thought you understood. You have access on the last chance challenge and you have a plan there. You have the road to financial freedom and you have a complete plan there. The risk management and everything you need. If you ask me every week, you think you will get a different answer from me? If you study the last chance challenge plan, if you study the road to financial freedom plan, you should know what will be the risk management for an investment plan. Yeah, I think the same, Menace. Sometimes I think she's just trolling, making fun of us. We have, I'm not sorry, it's not something that, I'm not upset, but you get the idea. We have the plans there. They are on the spreadsheets. And in the plan you have the risk management approach. Okay, people. When 900 the MAC, well, I don't know. Level by level, you know the drill. Nice to see you, man, but coming and ask me one Ethereum $900. If you ask that question at 4,000, well, that will be a different perspective. But now, close to the lows, asking me for new lows, DMAC. You don't want to know my honest answer. You know me. You should know me. You're not new here. Yeah. I saw the same behavior when Bitcoin was below 20K and I was yelling, buy Bitcoin, start dollar cost average on Bitcoin. And we had a lot of people saying, well, 10,000, 8,000, 7,000. Lower and lower. When will accept below 10K? And we had the same discussion then. I don't want to repeat it now and I don't want to argue with anyone. Okay. Yeah. So if you are at the top and you think, well, I see that, maybe. But now, I'm dollar cost averaging below $2,000. Slowly. Yeah. Nothing big, nothing fancy. Slowly accumulating Ethereum. Why I don't accumulate more and I'm not buying more Ethereum? Just a little bit. Well, the best possible scenario for Ethereum is 10,000. Best one. In my mind, at least. So from 2,000 to 10,000, man, it's a 5x. Not the best, not the worst. Acceptable. But there are better plays out there. So I'll focus a bigger quantity of my money and better risk to reward. Okay? Well, Jade, you should focus on what I told you, what you have on Capua 1. You learn a lot of things. You have fibs. You didn't post too many fibs. And now you learn support and resistance. You learn MACD. You learn the moving averages and a lot of new things. I want to see some charts. Yeah, I want to see some charts. Well, Bitcoin showed us again that Baron Trump is a successful trader. Yeah? I don't know if he's consistent, but he's fucking successful. His win rate and risk to reward, they are the best. Why you should learn from Capua 1? Well, just go on Baron Trump and ask him how he does it and maybe he'll teach you. No? I think that's a good idea. I don't know why I'm putting the time and effort to learn people to trade when they can just follow Baron Trump. I'm joking, people. Let's call it a live stream because not too many things we can do here. Now, because we had this play here, now you know that Sunday afternoon after the live stream, I love to play some setups for the close, but because we had this ugly volatility, I'm completely out and I'm waiting. We need to dump straight down in the 79 area for me to get interested in trading until tomorrow. Will happen? I don't know. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. See you tomorrow morning with the daily crypto plan. Then there we'll see the weekly close on Bitcoin. Okay. We'll see how bullish will look. It's not looking bad as a candle here. But the problem is that we have events and we have good location just below. People, when it's boring and we need to protect capital, it's exactly what we should do. Protect the fucking capital. It's not fancy, it's not emotional, it's not, I don't know, anything else. It's boring, but it's the correct thing to do. If your answer to the question, what are you doing here? It's, I'm trying to make money. If you are trying to make money, this week you should protect capital. If your answer to that question is, I want to fuck around, well, then fuck around. It's up to you. Well, to the moon, menace. Okay, people, let's call it a live stream. See you tomorrow morning. We are live streaming every day, so I don't see the point to keep this on for too long. It's Sunday afternoon, after all, for me. And I have a family. I prefer to spend the last hours of the weekend with them. I suggest to do the same, people. Tomorrow it's a new day. Have a nice rest of the weekend. See you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.